What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing. Where do you come from? Where are you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from? 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 Where are you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing.
Good morning. What's going on? Happy Canada Day. That's right. Today is Canada's birthday. Oh my gosh, I'm not even wearing it. You know what? I am wearing shorts that are Canadian. Look at
Oh,
this.
there we go.
Look at all Canadian in the shorts. It counts. It counts. What's going on, everybody? Happy Canada Day. We are Cloud&Console. I'm joined by Nads, and we are co-hosting another episode of Cloud&Console. And I will change it so I am not in the black abyss here. What's going on, everybody in chat? Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Oh my God, this is the most Canadian thing I've ever seen. Yes, 2 Canadians on Canada Day. And remember, Canada is awesome. They've brought many amazing things to the world. And you're welcome for maple syrup. That's all I gotta say. Basketball, maple syrup, so many other things. Scuba diving. The list goes on. I could probably say more if it wasn't so early in the morning and I had prepared better. But what's going on? We're a cloud gaming podcast. We're going to talk everything gaming, everything in the cloud gaming universe, and we're here to bring it to you. So what's going on, Nads? What have you been gaming on this week? Let everybody know.
Well, as usual, been playing a lot of Diver on the Monday, so tonight we're gonna be playing some, and also Baldur's Gate tomorrow. As usual, we got our finals of the Baldur's Gate. So I think we're at the end. We're gonna go kill the brain, I think now. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing, but yeah, we're at the end of it. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And also been playing some Destiny 2 as usual. Act 2 is coming out the 16th of July. So a lot coming up. There's like more news about Destiny 2. I'll be talking about it shortly during our highlight. And also 2 other game I've been playing. I've got into the finals a lot. I freaking love it. It's a fun game. I found it like quite interesting. Yeah, I just been playing with David and with Callie, and yeah, just like doing a little bit there and there. So I really like it. now I'm just waiting for the next challenge to be unlocked so I can do more challenge. Try some tournament and see how I was doing. I didn't make it to the finals yet, but I made it to the semifinals. So it's not too bad when you go play with random. So it's pretty good.
Oh wow,
Uh,
GG's.
yeah, and I play with Kelly and Wilson, and yes, they were like a lot of sweaty, but like, hey, we made it pretty far. I'm pretty happy with it. The other game I've been playing, so I play with Kelly this game, so it's called Ghostbusters, and basically, it's yeah, sorry, Ghostbusters, Spirit Unleash. It's a quite interesting game to play. Uh, it's like make me feel like you're playing Dead by Daylight type of genre, but a bit more friendly, less scarier. You go around as a ghostbuster and you go to like a job area where you can absorb take the ghost and put it in the trap. It's like the similar to the old style. There's a storyline. I haven't like got into the storyline that much, but it's quite interesting. You go after all the ghosts, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I play for
And
a
did you
couple
get it on
hours.
Steam?
Yes, it was on sale on
So
Steam.
that means I can play when you're not playing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Sweet.
yeah, it's available on Steam. It's sadly it's not a GFN. I wish it would be, but like it's not too bad. Doesn't run, doesn't take that much power. Because I've tried to play Elden Ring this week, and after like a few minutes of playing, my game just like lag, and yeah, the game kicked me out of the game because it's like, yeah, you're stuttering. Yeah, I know. It's just the computer doesn't like it. But
Oh wow,
yeah,
you can get it on Nintendo Switch.
yeah, that's on Nintendo Switch. But I got it on Steam because it's only $15. So I was like, might as well. I play with Callie, and it was a lot of fun.
Sweet.
And other thing I looked at, they're not games, but there are software. Something we're probably gonna talk on the download this week. But you got the new NVIDIA Beta app, which is pretty good. I like it. So there's a lot of function you can do. Similar to GFN, you can just open it up and basically have a panel popping on the side. You can do your recording, you can do instant replay, screenshot. There's also a photo mode. That's something I think you will like a lot for games that you don't have any photo mode. So like there's that feature. There's always there's the highlight, so it can automatically capture key gameplay moments. So that will be only if you play a game that's being recognized by it. So it has the same feature with GeForce Now, basically, and also has a game filter, and you can turn your mic on off. Pretty sweet. I made it so I can record clip on GeForce Now. But like it doesn't do highlight. The one thing I wish is that they integrate GeForce Now with it. Because the issue I'm having is that GeForce Now, because I play on 4K, I cannot record anything. It just gave me a disable that feature. So I wish I could do that, but maybe in the future. Um, One thing that's interesting too, it's like merging the GeForce graphic card all in one thing. I'm gonna try to open it. Yeah. So it's all merging everything together and make it like quite interesting. Let me see, I can share my screen and show you how it looks like. There we go. So there we go. That's GeForce Now. No, sorry, GeForce Beta app. So you got a home. You have a library similar to what you call it, like in GeForce Now. You can see your library there. There's an announcement on top. There's a nice announcement here, the first Descendant, which is coming out tomorrow. That's gonna be a lot of fun. There's also a discovery area where you can install other app made by GeForce. So you got GeForce Now in here, you got broadcast, something you've been using. Different one, quite interesting. You can update your driver from there. You can set up your graphic for a different game, and you can look at your system and other stuff like redeem and yeah. So it's a quite a nice feature. I like the fact that the kind of changed the overlay, made it like look better, make it similar to GeForce Now, and it's great. The other program I want to talk about that I show you, it's called Powder AI. So this software is basically made for more like streamer like us. Basically, I'll show it to you guys. It's basically you connect your Twitch account, your YouTube account, and you can clip automatically. Looking at the download we had this week, that's via Twitch. Let's go back on. Uh, Here we go. So basically, I can analyze it, and it's gonna provide me clips, snippet of us like acting up like emotionally, like speaking loud, laughing, anything like that. If you're playing a game, it's gonna snip like gameplay of like if you got kills or anything like that. It's quite interesting. So it's avoiding you to relook at the old video and find the parts you want to save to make it short or anything like that. Pretty cool software. I noticed that with was it Razer. So Razer has a couple app like this. So I just wanted to cover that very quickly. I know we talk about video game, but I like to talk about software from time to time. But moving
Well,
on
cool
with
stuff.
you, what have you been playing?
Well, you mentioned photo mode, and I want to mention something I woke up to this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And to my surprise, this is the Photo Mode magazine,
Mm-hmm.
issue number 30. And guess who was featured or has a contributing photo in the magazine?
Yeah, I heard it was you.
Yeah, that's amazing. I am at this was a complete shock to me. I'm not a part of this magazine whatsoever. I just woke up to them simply adding one of my photos to their layout in their fire section. I'm extremely grateful. Really, really cool that they were doing that. I had no idea the magazine was even coming out. Sun had came in, Sun OG, friend of the podcast, who has a interview in the magazine as well.
Nice.
I urge anyone to pick it up. It's a free magazine. You can download the PDF and check it out. A lot of great stuff, but I'll go down to me, your boy Rudigs, getting featured and published
A lot
in
of
the
a
magazine.
lot of
A,
Spider-Man photo.
Yeah, a lot of photos, but they go over different stuff. So this is TPM Fire. So this is the theme they did, and here I am, my Dragon's Dogma photo of all photos,
Nice.
with the blue flame, the cauldron,
Oh
and
yeah,
there's my character actually
yeah.
based off of Hannah. So that's funny. And that spear, which is so OP, but really cool, that I was featured, and an amazing surprise to wake up to this morning. I was
Nice.
absolutely thrilled. And so that's the thing, like you just go and pursue things that you're interested in, post it out there, and people notice, and they even give you kudos. So really, really awesome. And if anything, this drives me to keep putting photos out there, keep striving to make
Mhm.
different things. And now with Nvidia's photo mode in games where they don't have photo mode, I mean, I'll be going in and making stuff. Yeah, and like Maker said, I saw you got the knight armor. I'd love to get like a nice picture framed up. I tried to frame it with the herb tree there on fire, but I'd love a photo mode in Elden Ring.
Yeah,
Just
well now.
absolutely humbled and super super happy about this. Happy Canada Day. It was great to wake up to.
Hmm.
Um, yeah.
Awesome. That's great.
So other than that, I have been playing nonstop Shadow of the Erdtree. Anytime you see the Discord, it'll say playing Elden Ring because I am on an adventure. And
Mm-hmm.
recently, I've my build right now is I have the hugest, giant, biggest weapon in the game,
Oh,
and I just crush everything. I smash you, boom, and it just like it's a giant anvil hammer and I smash down on things. And then when it hits the ground, it creates an AoE that shoots up these spikes. And then
hmm
on top of that, anything that gets hit gets an aftershock of fire.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's just absolutely hilarious. I'm going up to bosses and I'm just like going right to their faces and smashing them. It's a different way to play, but
Because
I like it. And then
I know you were playing with your fists at first, so now you
yeah,
switch kind of your gameplay. Okay, that's
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, I was playing Fist, so it was like lots of dodges, kicks, movements, building up that, having talismans that perked multiple hits. Now I have talismans that perk a single hit, so I'm doing like massive chunks of damage in one go, and
Mm,
it's just fun to like change up your playstyle every now and then. I don't like to get locked into one weapon or one way of playing.
yeah, yeah, that's
But
fun.
yeah,
All good.
those have been some adventures in gaming for me this week. Other than that, I did download the first Descendant. I will
Good
have to
download.
keep everyone updated. I sent a message on Helldivers tonight because it is Canada Day,
hmm
and I want to devote some time to hanging out with the family today as it is a holiday.
Oh,
But I'm glad we are able to get this podcast out this morning.
yes.
Other than that, we did have an epic round of Call of Duty,
Oh,
which
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
will be. That's my clip of the week. So
Oh,
we're going to be sharing that. I mean, you and I were hanging out this weekend, so that was
yeah,
pretty awesome.
yeah.
Some games we played. We played Marvel versus Capcom on the big box. Had some really exciting games on that, but
That was
uh,
fun. I wish we could have recorded that part, right? We should wear a GoPro next time so we can record all this gameplay. But we had a lot of
uh,
fun going to the bar
yeah,
arcade, playing all kind of game, pinball. But yeah, that Marvel vs. Capcom, that was a lot of fun. I beat you so
absolutely.
many times, but like so
Yeah,
close.
I didn't want to. That's why I don't want the GoPro there because you beat me all three times. All right. I had that wasn't the only games we played, so I didn't always lose things, but
No, you
you
beat
were
me at Dead or
definitely.
Alive a few times because I played Dead or Alive 2 on Dreamcast, but like I was trying to figure out because the big thing with Dead or Alive was like you could grab like when someone was punching you, you could like grab the punch and do a move with it, and I wasn't able to do it on the arcade. I don't know. But
Yeah,
yeah, there's a lot of like different game we were playing. We spent the whole night there. That was pretty fun.
yeah. We played Sega Genesis. We played NES.
Mm.
We played Nintendo 64. We jumped around to even the shooting the shotgun game with the light guns. A bunch of different the airplane game on the big box where remember we're each a plane and you got to shoot all
Oh
the ops.
yeah,
It was like a bullet hell and it was just
yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
crazy.
We played
There
some.
was so
It's a
much.
racing game we played. It was like a popular. Is it? It's not NASCAR. Was it NASCAR USA something like that? I mean,
Oh yeah, we played the
yeah,
racing game. Yeah,
yeah,
in the box. Yeah, I think it
yeah,
was like Racing USA or something. It
yeah.
was a lot of fun. Definitely. I didn't want to just pull up my phone and start recording,
I
but
know.
if we had some footage to show, we definitely would have. But I my advice after that is check out your local area. If you got a city, usually they have like some old school arcades, and it's fun to go back in time and play these games. Definitely an awesome time.
Yes. Uh, but
Well, other than that, let's get into the updates we have for the games that we love to play.
hmm So let's start with Diver because I think we have some update on Diver. I think we saw. Was there a new patch note? Sorry, I'm like kind of like slow today. We had a patch note last week. Patch 1.00.403. They fixed a bunch of crash that was happening related to the FAF 14 spear. One thing I noticed is that the spear gun now is very good. Maybe that's why it was crashing it. But I saw some video where people using the spear to defeat some bio and they were like destroying them. So I don't know what's happening. They did some general fix. They also fixed a language with Japanese voiceover now available globally. A lot of fix, misfix there. I think the most of the thing it been doing is just like fixing a lot of bugs they're getting. They have a lot of known issues. There's still issues with like playing with other player, connecting with them, so player may be unable to join or invite to the game. I know we saw this a few times. Like you log in, you have to wait, and eventually on your social, people's gonna show up. I feel like they still need to fix that. I think it might be a connection via, PC with PlayStation could be the issue, but they're still working on that. There's still a lot of issue with like stratagem that you need to fix, some weapon, but like that's pretty much what we add there for the patch. Within the announcement, so they fixed the superior packing methodology. I don't know what's that. What's the superior packing methodology?
It sounds like maybe it's part of the war bonds, or perhaps it's an upgrade to the ships that I have not obtained yet because
Yeah,
I'm still behind on those.
they say that they've able to fix in their backend to solve the issue with this. So I don't know. Maybe I haven't bought the war bond. I'm still missing like something 100 war bond, 100 credit, super credit to buy the war bond. So we'll have to look into that. Um, yeah, it's like mandatory. Okay. So there's also Arrowhead Insider, something to look at. Um, the report from the front line. So they have a bunch of community update. I guess they add that on the Steam news instead of putting on there. But they just report a different thing. I'll share this. It might be a good thing. So looking through their Discord, there's a link for this. So they probably gonna start doing that on a monthly basis, I guess. Community update. They talk about some of the activity that happened throughout the month. They mentioned that Helldiver briefly turned their attention to Automatron front in an attempt to secure resource and decommissioning the whooping 2 billion bots. So we have the picture there, the black hole I mentioned. I guess it's like a prelude before we get the third enemy. So you can go, I don't know if you can still, but you can fly over there to that.
Yeah, you still can. The
Yeah,
black hole exists.
okay, there you go. So you can go visit a black hole. That just it. There's nothing you cannot drop in it or anything like that. But I think there's like more coming up. Uh, yeah. So now this ominous reminder sits in Meridian Place. What does the future hold for the Diver for Super Earth? Well, for sure, there's something big coming up, right? The war table, there's like some stats in there. Here's a few of the favorite moment from Diver in the last month. So we killed 2 billion bots. That's a lot. Like it's crazy. Varalia 5 and Angel Venture. So it's like some area we liberated, and we got the Exo 49 MIC Pator exosuit, which was pretty good. Meridian Super Colony event, which like end up into the black hole that we're talking about. Research and development. I don't know. They know there's no mention about their vehicle. When are we getting the new vehicle?
I know, I know. Holy crap. And some of these water maps, they're just upsetting, but we
Yeah,
definitely need a vehicle at some point.
yeah. I know
Who
they
knows? They unfortunately Helldivers has suffered recently 90% drop in its population. Obviously that was going to happen with the massive spike. But we're going to be following the games
mm,
we play if perhaps we start switching over to First Descendant and maybe First Descendant updates, but still try to keep you updated on everything we are playing. That's for sure.
so they added this where you can see the linkage of all the planet on the map.
That's
So
cool to
yeah,
see the supply routes and to see how to get to different planets.
yeah, if you need to save a specific planet as part of the major order, you know which path to take. Invite only lobby, they added that. I don't know if that make any difference, but they're working hard on it and they're gonna make the game better every time, right? So, gotta love it. They're very dedicated people onto the game. Um, and yeah, there's like those bugs, but I feel overall the game is a lot of fun. If you're a person that just want like play 1 or 2 game very quickly, Diver is just perfect. You get some mission that goes from 15 minute, other mission goes to 40 minute, and if you're hardcore and like to uh, get super sample all the time, well, Houston is a good person to play with. But yeah, a lot of fun for Diver. But now moving on into some Destiny news. Let's check out the highlight for this week and this week in Destiny. So basically, we have Act 1 completed. If you haven't done it, there's a little story. You go along, and we're gonna find more about Saint 14 within the story. It's quite interesting. At the end, Saint 14 is kind of confused about himself. Uh, Check it out. It's worth it to play. There's just like a couple mission to do. I don't find it very long, but Act 2 is going to be starting on July 16th, so you got plenty of time. I wouldn't like be concerned if you want to wait until July 16th to play Act 1. I'm pretty sure it's going to be available, but don't quote me on that. I don't know. Um, there's a special artist of the week contest. Iron Banner is almost here, and some change coming up to Iron Banner. There's a cosplay. There's Pride celebration, as month of June is Pride month, and also mental health, men's mental health month. So 2 things happening this month, pretty cool. So Act 2 starting July 16th. So we're gonna find out what's coming up next. Hopefully, the revelation of Act 1 will drive your investigation even further in Nessus for Act 2. So hopefully we're going to see a lot of change. I know one thing I liked about replaying in Nessus, while you're doing the activity from Act 1, there's some change happening to Nessus. I wish it would be like if you travel on the planet, the change were there, but like it was only within that mission, if that makes sense. Like doing that mission, you have to go in that well. I don't remember the name of the location, but basically it used to be all like water, not water, but the Vex milk. And then it got drained because the Vex were doing something. So you can see like, oh, there's ground now. There's like you can walk through there. So it make it quite interesting. So something to look at.
Vex
Some
milk.
yeah, Vex milk. I think they call it something else. I can't remember on top of my head. But yes. So about some echo art. So if you're a big fan to make some art, you can do hashtag echo art of the week on I want to say Twitter, but it's X, where you can win an emblem, and that's the emblem there. So pretty cool. They're doing that all the time, and Destiny just I get the community involved. but you can get a nice emblem by making some nice art. Maybe it would be worth it to do some photo mode, right? PvP Strike Team update. So Iron Banner now, it's gonna be available starting this week. Is it this week? But the big thing is that it's gonna be a 2-week event now. So it's gonna be 2 week long. For 2 weeks, you're gonna be doing Iron Banner, so I think it's gonna be good if you want to chase down some Triumph and everything. I always felt like by the time I was playing Iron Banner, I was at the end of it because like depending on the day and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. It's gonna be like the PvP focus at the time. So we shall see how it's gonna turn out. But yeah, there's gonna be some weapon, reprise weapon coming back to it, and some new weapon. A lot of change coming over to stabilize the PvP sandbox. As you can see, there's more sandbox update. So there was some issue with the Kvostov, uh, and they fixed that, some stability, and I think it was too OP apparently. So because the ricochet shot was like doing a lot of damage. But yeah, hopefully that's gonna be fixed. Red Dead, that's a very fun weapon to play with if you want to heal your teammate. They're gonna do some fixing in there. There's also the speaker sight, which is the exotic helmet for the warlock. Working into that, pretty cool. There's like more change coming to the Iron Banner and the sandbox, so something to stay tuned. I think they're gonna do a little bit every time as usual and verify our reactions. So pretty cool. And here's some cosplay. This one I found interesting because it didn't look like a cosplay. It looked like a picture taken from the game. But yeah, that's a lot of dedication to make that. Pretty cool. Love it. Some nice cosplay. Happy Pride Month. So as you can see, Bungie's like Bungie really like to get involved with the community and doing this. So the Pride at Bungie and Trends at Bungie. If you want to buy their Pride collectible pin, then you can get the nice emblem and share your love for Pride Month with all your friends online. And there's the pin. So if you buy this pin, you get this nice emblem. So pretty cool. Go check it out on the Bungie store.
And Nads, you got a fellow Destiny 2 player, Chill Gaming. He's been grinding away at the final shape. He got all his guys ready in his clan. He's a huge Destiny 2 advocate there.
That's awesome. Gotta love it. I play with a lot of people that just came back for the final shape, and a lot of people are confused about some of the activity happening. But yeah, it's always like yesterday. I think we did King's Fall within the Spectre with N7, and some other people like within the clan. So that was a lot of fun. I haven't done King's Fall in a while, but like I was.
Oh, breaking news!
Oh.
I have an update on First Descendant for GFN.
Oh.
Now, it's not a confirmation, but apparently in the Discord, what I'm hearing is the First Descendant has opted in.
Nice.
So, do you know what opted in mean? Is it that symbol right there at the bottom there saying it going to be cloud enabled, perhaps?
Well, if they opt in, they need to arrange with NVIDIA and say, yes, we want our game playable on NVIDIA, on GeForce Now, right? So they opt in to be in the cloud gaming, I guess. I guess that's the wording.
That is the update. Thanks, Family Cloud Gaming, for asking the question. I dropped it in the GeForce Now chat, and Mr. CG Battle Hub was able to give me an update. So that's pretty cool. He says they've opted in. And I'm waiting to hear more about that. So people looking forward to playing the first Descendant on GeForce Now.
That's gonna be a lot of fun, and like knowing that we have. Sorry, I'll continue with the Destiny 2 afterwards, but knowing that First Descendant is made by Nexon, Nexon has a couple game on GeForce Now, like the finals,
Right.
like Maple Story. I bring that game
Oh,
up
there we go.
because Maple Story was one of the first game I played from Nexon years ago, because it came out like 15 years ago, something like that. It was a nice little game to play on PC at the time. But yeah, it's crazy the amount of game they're coming out with, that they are amazing. Like, the finals, you play it, you know, like well, I'll say that. If you play Ubisoft game, you're like, oh yeah, I feel like it's a Ubisoft game, just because the way it was created, the engine they're using. The finals, I found it's like different. Maybe just it's hitting that thing that some people need. So the first Descendant is gonna be great. It's coming out in the right time, because we have kind of a lull in Destiny 2, and the first Descendant, for people that don't know, it's basically a mix of Warframe and Destiny 2. So a lot of people were saying, oh, it's a Destiny 2 killer. I don't think Destiny 2 is going to get any killer ever, but oh, good. Yes, Maple Story, best MMO ever. Yes, it was great. I freaking love it. Had a lot of fun with that.
That's funny. So to clarify, what does opted in mean? It means that they have opted into GeForce Now and they are waiting to be added. There is no guarantee, but there is a lot of games that have opted in and have never got added, and we have no ETA. This just means they are willing. But expressing this type of concern, hopefully that alerts people. I mean, it is a big MMO being released with a bigger population. So I could definitely see, especially like you were saying with previous relationships with Nexon, that it coming there. So I'd place my bets and, of course, stay locked into us, because we'll be letting you know as soon as it happens. Just like that live breaking news, folks.
Yes, exactly. Just to finalize with our Destiny 2 update, if you don't know, go on it and you claim those two emblem. Sorry, it's like one is an emote, the other one is a transmat. There's a chance you might have received it, but go collect them. And show your Pride Month, right? So, something pretty cool. Also, something else that they're doing is the bounty for good. So some dev gonna be playing Destiny 2 and PvP, and as they complete certain activity, uh, so as they complete some certain activity, collecting point score in within their Bungie Fire team, the Bungie Foundation is gonna donate $2 to help support IRC, which stand for where's IS? Yeah, International Rescue Community. So committee. So it's pretty cool they're doing that. As you may know, every month they're doing something like that. Bungie is very good into donating for support of people. So pretty cool. I just wanted to finish with that. But yeah, that's Destiny 2 update. And yeah, we can move on to some cloud gaming news.
Let's do it.
Right.
All right. Now, I have a little story before the blog, actually. This is a massive update. GeForce Now streaming seems to be available directly on Xbox Game Pass for certain games. If you didn't know, there seems to be an option that is perked up. You can now play with cloud gaming included with NVIDIA GeForce Now.
Oh.
This is an option available right here on the Xbox storefront, your hub for accessing games. You can either install it or play in the cloud with GeForce. Is this them phasing out their own cloud gaming service in favor for GeForce Now? We could possibly see that coming to the
Mm,
future. Obviously, this is a massive move for NVIDIA GeForce Now
mhm,
to be able to be featured right there on the Series X and S, or I'm not sure if this is right on the Series X and S or if this is the mobile platform, but to me this looks like right on the Series X and S, as it says optimized for there too. So
I,
crazy developments here. To the fact that you can now play, if you have the monitor for 240 frames per second at 4K,
mhm,
or sorry, well, you can't play 240 frames at 4K. You can play 240 frames at 1080p or 4K at 120,
yeah,
but right off of your Xbox, I mean, in the GeForce Now,
really
games
cool.
are going to look so much better, and it's going to save your console now from being run at all. It's just going to be whisper quiet at the same time.
I think
It's
I
an interesting development.
Yeah, I think what the one thing they're doing and something that they mentioned at Xbox was like they try to make games more available on multiple platforms. So maybe they're still gonna maintain their cloud gaming, but like they're saying, hey, our game are available to play also on GeForce Now or the specific game. Because I don't think all the game are available on GeForce Now from Xbox, but like it's giving option for people, right? So. But like
Right.
it's
They're
gonna take
giving
a
options. If you own the game on Xbox,
mhm.
you can play via GeForce Now if
Yeah.
you have the subscription. Um, Why it says Game Pass here, I'm not sure. As Maker's pointing out, Warzone and Biohazard apparently are not. I wasn't sure about Biohazard, but it's not available on Game Pass, and Warzone is free.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think
Interesting.
it's an evolution. It's an
Mhm.
evolution of gaming, and I definitely expect a hybrid of a cloud gaming console in the future if they're making moves like this, if not complete app cloud gaming future for
Mhm.
console gaming. I mean, I never thought it would appear this quickly, but here it is.
That's awesome.
Well, let's get into what GeForce Now is updating us with this week.
Mhm.
And that is GeForce Now unleashes high stakes horror with Resident Evil Village. So, just as we were showing with the Xbox integration, it seems that maybe this is coming hand in hand.
Mhm.
Purchase this on your Xbox and play it in the cloud, save storage for subscription to GeForce Now, or you know what? I'd be interested to see if you could possibly just play on the free tier. Imagine you could save storage and just hit on your Xbox, play on the free tier,
Yeah.
and you just watch some commercials and then you're in. I think that would be absolutely amazing. I think that having this integrated into your system, the peak of cloud gaming, is a smart move.
Mhm. Definitely. That's pretty cool.
If you guys hadn't known already, and you guys are avid virtual photographers and a published virtual photographer like myself, you can get into hashtag greetings from GFN. Basically, they are looking for people to use photo mode in all of these interesting places, and you sort of hashtag it with greetings from GFN as a postcard esque sort of picture. So it's a
Nice.
great idea. It really gets people using photo mode in the cloud. And honestly, if you're looking for that higher fidelity, look no further than
Mhm.
GeForce Now for those great, awesome pictures.
That's awesome.
Yes, yeah. We can see clearly now. So Nads, we have some even higher fidelity,
Mhm.
as the addition of 10-bit color precision is now available for Ultimate members. This feature
Yes.
enhances image quality when streaming on Windows, Mac OS, as well as Nvidia Shield. So
Mhm.
adding more precision when it comes to giving you your graphics, You had to go out and use a display port and able to get it to work on the screen, and so I
Yeah.
got for my display port, but you can give a bit of a deeper dive into this.
Yeah, so it has to do with the compatibility of your screen, right? So currently I have the same screen as you. It's the Asus VQ27 or something like that. I don't remember the model, but basically it has FreeSync with it. So you either have to have G-Syncs or FreeSyncs available within your screen, and then you can enable the VRR. VRR stands for variable refresh rate. So what's variable refresh rate? I have difficulty to say it. Is a key feature for getting a smooth after fact free picture when gaming, ensuring a clean image of for both offline and competitive game. So it's just helping refreshing your game faster within your screen. So what you see on the screen, you can act very quickly. It goes end on end with their reflex. So like everything, even like you gotta think that's you playing cloud gaming game on your screen, and they basically fixing how fast it can bring the picture on your screen. So now VR, this is what it is. When you have that enabled, then you can access the 8-bit or 10-bit color, precision color. So the difference is basically for a 10-bit panel, every pixel show up to 1024 version of each primary color. In other words, 1024 of the power of 3, or 1.07 billion possible color. So a 10-bit panel has the ability to render image with exceptional greater accuracy than an 8-bit screen. That's what it is. And you can go more in depth in that. It's like every little square you can see on your screen as like that quality of picture. That's what it is. So it's even further in technology. You can look it up online about it. It's crazy. They're able to do that, but now it's available on GeForce Now. So if you are not sure how to activate it, I think if you can you click on that screen to like expand it or no?
I was trying to, but no, I can't
Let me
make it
see here.
larger.
So I'll
Is
share it.
that working?
Yeah,
No.
give me a sec. Give me 2 seconds. I'll do that here. So here we go. I'm on GeForce Now within my thing. They added like the favorite library. As you can see, you can favorite specific game. Instead of having your library of 200 and something game, try to find your game. But if you go under your settings and on below here within the streaming quality, you see the VR display here. You can turn it on. If you turn
Oh,
it
we
on,
lost
then
your screen.
you lost my screen. Oh, didn't like it. Now you can see, right?
Yep.
So you got the streaming quality under the VRR display. You turn it on, and you should be able to see the color precision and change it to 10-bit instead of 8-bit. So if you cannot turn that on, make sure that your display is able to do FreeSyncs or G-Sync. So that's a big thing. When you have that going, the software is gonna detect it. You can turn it on, and then you can change your color precision. So there's a little bit of like finicking around within the software and your hardware. So hopefully it's gonna be easier for people that have like use the what you call it? They use like their screens directly or anything like that. Because like yeah, on PC you got to play around with this. So, but yeah, that's about it about the 10-bit VR.
All right. Well, let's jump into just a couple quick stories here. This week we have High Score Cloud Gaming Alpha is coming this fall. So if you've been paying attention to different cloud gaming services, you can check out High Score. I believe there's a sign up you can be a part of right now. And you can check it out. All these different cloud gaming services, but just putting high score there on your radar.
The way I look at it, it's like another service that provide other game or like probably some of the same game. Looking at Boostoroid, it's like expanding like crazy, and they have games that you can play on Boostoroid that you can't on GFN. So it's good to have variety like this.
Yeah, I mean, it would be easier to play Elden Ring in the cloud, right, than local on your PC, like you were saying.
Definitely.
But like I was saying previously, I forgot to finish the GeForce Now blog. So, light, camera, action, new games. Yes, we have Beyond Good and Evil, Drug Dealer Simulator 2. I can't believe that game. And Resident Evil Village, as well as the demo. So, if you want to check out the demo, you can on GeForce Now. And would you rather have infinite health or infinite ammo in a game?
Well, health, you don't die, right?
Yeah.
Ammo is just fun
health.
to like mow down like people.
Any day. Any day.
Yeah.
But there you have it. That is your GeForce Now update for the week. We'll let you know what's going on with GeForce Now next week. Hopefully, we'll be letting you know that First Descendant has been popped in. But like we said, now it is just opted in, and we are waiting to hear that they've turned on the switch to open the floodgates. So let's jump into my last story. Okay, I have another one here. If you guys didn't know, it's huge out there, but there is the Steam Summer Sale. So from June 27th to July 11th, there is a ton of games on sale. A lot of them are compatible with GeForce Now. For instance, Cyberpunk 50% off. Is one of the big highlights there. Dying Light 2, another highlight for me. Definitely check out Steam now if you were interested in games, so you can see if anything piques your interest.
Yeah, and there's a lot of games that like are great to play. It's just they're a year old and now they're on sale, which is always amazing. I love it because then I can go and look at like games that I was interested to play and see if I'm still interested. And if I am, then I can buy it, right?
Absolutely. Well, I've got the clip of the week here.
Yes.
Let's jump into that one, and then we can get rolling into. Oh,
is it frozen?
Rolling into it. So, Nads and I were playing, yes, a split screen game. Oh, it's been too long since we played a couch co-op game, and we were actually playing COD Zombies, and I went for a risky move to go upgrade the guns in the middle of a round. So let's see how that plays out. It's just absolute chaos. When was the last time you had like two screens like this in a gaming experience?
It's been a while.
Really a lot of fun. Look at Nads. He pack-a-punched a freaking rocket launcher there on the bottom. I had death machine with double points at the top. Just absolutely mowing everything. And then upgraded ray gun. Just trying to keep alive from all the zombies coming in. And Nads, oh my god, how fast that rocket launcher is reloading.
I know, it's crazy.
Comes in. Oh my gosh, it's just so much fun. I look forward to the new zombies coming out, Black Ops 6, because getting into this just reminded me how fun some zombies was.
Yeah.
Oh, we made it pretty far too. I think this was maybe our final round, like 22.
22. I think we made it like higher, isn't it? Wave 20.
Maybe to like 25. I can't remember. We were on for a while.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. All right, for me, I have like some action in the final I just want to show like how well it play on GeForce Now. I don't have any issue. Like I was like playing that a lot here. Just going around getting my kills and stuff like that. And I was playing the 5v5, where like it's basically you gotta capture this platform. As you can see, I suck with the bow. I cannot get my freaking shot for some reason. And I'm
Jeez,
chasing
they're
this guy.
speeding around.
I know, he has the dashing. There we go, I finally got it, and we did a team wipe. But it was a lot of fun. I like it. I like to do the light build just for that, so I can run around easy. I got a grappling hook and throw my grenade. I got all kind of grenade just to get my challenge and stuff like that. But you can see it's working super well. I don't have any difficulty. It's just my aiming sucks. If I go with another gun that has like a bit more automatic gunning, then it's like easier. But yeah, it's quite a lot of fun. I think in this game I was just like playing with I was playing with Wilson. There you go, and with some other random. So it was a lot of fun. Gotta love it. That's like one of the game I like to play lately. So maybe things gonna change with First Descendant, but I'm probably gonna finish the seasonal package there. And then I had like another thing I want to show. I need to figure out how to. Local video presentation. I'm just gonna open. There's a picture of me. There you go. Within the final round, but we lost at the final round. As you can see, my character is right there. I unlocked this set, so it's pretty good. I started playing with those two random. That's like during the tournament, and then like I was like, oh my god, we're gonna struggle and stuff like that. And we made it to the final, so it was good. We didn't win, but at least we made it there. But a lot of fun playing some finals. I'm probably gonna be playing some more, and look out for the First Descendant because it's out tomorrow. You can pre-download as of now, as of yesterday. So quite exciting, and it's most likely gonna come to GeForce Now.
All right, and to close it out, I want everybody to have a happy Canada Day. And
Yes.
remember some Canadian inventions. Insulin in 1921, the telephone in 1876, the snowmobile in 1922, IMAX Theater in 1968. Gentlemen, you're welcome. The Wonder Bra in 1964. We also did Java programming language. You're welcome, Minecraft. We invented the electron microscope, the cardiac pacemaker, keeping people alive and making them cyborgs. We invented the green garbage bag. Yes, a disposable garbage bag that biodegenerates properly. We invented the walkie-talkies.
Wow.
We invented the Robertson screwdriver, keeping things in place. We also invented BlackBerry, which didn't last too long, but we made it.
Oh yeah, BlackBerry. We also made the Canadian arm that's being used on any spacecraft going to space, right?
Yes, the Canadian
and
arm.
We have also some amazing artists within Canada, like Justin Bieber, Nickelback, Ryan Reynolds. I leave like Ryan Reynolds to the end because he's the most popular right now. But yeah, we have a lot. Celine Dion. Everybody loves Celine Dion. Sadly, they always move to the United States, but you know they start in Canada. Oh yeah, Chen. Thanks. Thank you for UK to invent Canada. Well, technically you didn't invent it. The French were here first, and then you guys came and invade. Anyway, all this fun story, right?
Wow, Quebecois
Yes,
version.
yes.
I was taught a different history, but I
Oh,
guess that makes
really?
sense.
You thought we were like, I welcome you guys, arm open. No, we were drunk
Nope.
on top of a plane, and then you guys came from on top on the cliff side. We thought we were just too drunk to fight you guys. And like, here we go, take it.
Well, all that and more in Canadians history on Cloud and Console. Everyone go out there and have an awesome Canada Day.
Yeah.
Also, Mr. Simply Pwned Gaming will be streaming some Among Us later on today. So be sure to go check out his channel. Otherwise, take care, be kind, and oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love. All right, see you guys.
See ya.
Grove. 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 Why try to believe in me? Why try do I even need to? I die with the season leaves. I glide with the season breeze. True, my mind's so